So this video is going to be on the worded lowest common multiple questions that come up quite regularly on both the foundation and the higher paper. Okay, so looking at an example of these questions, we can see that it is quite wordy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to read through once, and then we're going to read through again, picking out the key bits of information. So firstly, Claire's going to make some cheeseburgers for a party, and she buys some packets of cheese slices and some boxes of burgers. Now there are 10 cheese slices in each packet and there are 8 burgers in each box. But Claire buys exactly the same number of cheese slices and burgers. So how many packets of cheese slices and how many boxes of burgers does she buy? So now we're going to read through it again and just pick out the key bits of information. Now the first two lines, the fact that she's making some cheeseburgers and she's going to buy some packets of cheese and some boxes of burgers, are just general background, giving context to the question. Okay, they're not really useful to answer our question. Okay, but the next line it says that there are 10 cheese slices in each packet. And it also mentions in the next line that there are 8 burgers in each box. Now, the other thing that's really important is to note that she buys exactly the same number of cheese slices and burgers. So this is actually a lowest common multiple question. It's looking for the number that is in both the 10 times table and the 8 times table. And I'll show you why that is now. So first off, I'm going to look at the different amounts of cheese she could buy. Well, if she buys 1 packet, she'll have 10 pieces of cheese. If she buys 2, she'll have 20. 3, she'll have 30. 4, she'll have 40. And 5, she'll have 50. Now, she can't have any other amounts because we're not allowed to go into the supermarket and just take out 5 pieces of cheese. Okay, we've got to buy the whole packet. Okay, so we can only have these multiples of 10. Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the burgers. So she has 1 box of burgers, that will be 8. 2 boxes will be 16. 3, 24. 4, 32. And if she has 5 boxes, then she'll have 40. Now hopefully you can spot that there's a number in both of those lists, okay? And that is 40. So if she was to buy 4 boxes of cheese and 5 boxes of burgers, she will have exactly the same number. And if you read the question now, that's exactly what they're asking for, isn't it? How many packets of cheese slices and how many boxes of burgers does she buy? Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cheese slices packets, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes of burgers. Now, if you do those lists of multiples, the times tables, and you find that the number doesn't appear, then carry on for another 5 in both directions. If again you still haven't spotted a number, then just double check that you've actually gone up in the right times table, okay, or you haven't made a mistake, okay, because those are the most common things that can occur. Right, the second part sometimes comes up, okay, and it's asking you, giving you a little bit more information. It's saying Claire wants to put 1 cheese slice and 1 burger into each bread roll. She wants to use all the cheese slices and all the burgers. How many bread rolls does she need? Well, in this case, she's got 40 cheese slices and 40 burgers, so we're going to need 40 bread rolls. So she's going to need to buy 40. Okay, so hopefully that's helped you to answer these sorts of questions. Now, I strongly recommend that you practice the exam questions on this. You'll notice that all of the questions are quite similar in the way that they're set up. And really, it's a case of being able to spot it in your exam. And that will only come from practice. So give it a go. Good luck.